The man merely complained that the barber's blade was too dull, and the very next second, the shopkeeper grabbed a knife and held it right to his throat. In that split second of danger, Polnareff jerked sharply backward, and narrowly escaped the deadly strike. It was clear the shopkeeper's body had been taken over by a stand. Before Polnareff could even think of a plan, the shopkeeper came charging at him with the knife again. Polnareff immediately summoned Silver Chariot to block the attack, but the enemy's strength was absolutely terrifying. Just as he was about to get cleaved in two, Polnareff kicked the shopkeeper flying. He then tried to knock the knife out of his hand, but the impact left his own hand completely numb. The shopkeeper swung again and came at Polnareff once more, each slash harder than the last. Just when it looked like he couldn't hold on much longer, Polnareff yanked a nearby tablecloth down to set up a surprise attack. Silver Chariot flickered behind the shopkeeper in an instant, and drove its blade forward, only to get swatted away with ease. Right as the shopkeeper was about to land the finishing blow, Jotaro finally stepped in. The shopkeeper immediately shifted his focus to Jotaro, and got sent flying by a single punch from Star Platinum. Not willing to go down, the shopkeeper suddenly leaped into the air, going straight for Jotaro to cut him in half. That's when Star Platinum made its move. After taking the shopkeeper down, Polnareff quickly sheathed the blade, thinking the stand user had finally been dealt with. But the very next second, a police officer showed up, and tried to confiscate the sword. In the chaos, Polnareff accidentally drew the blade again. Almost instantly, the cursed sword seized control of his body. He swung the blade and turned on Jotaro. With no other choice, Jotaro had to use his fists to fend off the strikes. But Polnareff's attack speed kept climbing, and even Star Platinum was starting to struggle to keep up. Facing one particularly vicious slash, Star Platinum failed to catch it in time. In desperation, Star Platinum headbutted the cursed sword, and immediately blasted Polnareff backward, but it didn't do a thing. Seeing that, Polnareff decided to stop holding back. Without a moment's hesitation, he summoned Silver Chariot. Jotaro instantly knew this was bad. With the cursed sword empowering it, Silver Chariot's speed hit a whole new level. Star Platinum pushed with everything it had to block, but still ended up with a cut across its skin. Jotaro managed to shatter Silver Chariot's armor with his fingers, but that only made it move faster. The two clashed again in a fierce exchange, though Jotaro overlooked one critical detail. Silver Chariot was now wielding two swords. The next second, a blade drove straight into Jotaro's body. Just as it was about to finish him off, Jotaro suddenly called out Star Platinum, and unleashed a relentless assault on the sword's true form. As the sword was completely shattered, Polnareff snapped back to consciousness. Just as the two were about to leave, a child passing by picked up the broken blade. The sword instantly seized control of the boy's body, and the boy pointed the broken blade at both Polnareff and Jotaro. Right at that moment, Iggy suddenly darted under the boy's feet, causing the boy to fumble and throw the sword off course. The cursed blade, now out of control, went nose first straight into a cow's backside.